Hi everyone, it's me. So today we're going to do another British food taste test. Why? Because I decided. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alanna and I'm a Canadian, but I've lived here in the southeast of England for almost 5 years. That's right, almost 5. And since living in England, I have tried a lot of British food, sweets, treats, savories, you name it, I will try it. So recently, it was either a video or my live stream or what have you, somebody was talking about Aldi. Now, I don't shop at Aldi. I've probably, in my 5 years here, I've probably been in an Aldi maybe 4 times. It's not really my go-to place. But this week, I put on my sweaty mask and my extremely fogged up glasses, and I went to Aldi and I decided to buy a handful of British sweets, treats kind of things that Aldi sells that are very obviously rip-offs of other things. Basically, this is just an excuse for me to eat chocolate. A very thinly veiled excuse. So, I have more things than I should that are Aldi products that are very obviously ripping off other British sweets. So let's just eat them, all right? So without further ado, let's go. Now, because I am a professional YouTuber, obviously, this is a very professional channel, I have these blinds, and when the sun comes in, I get this business. So I have actually rigged up my green screen that I use when I am streaming on Twitch to try and block some of that, but then it's quite dark, so I'm gonna try and fix it. You know, just a little bit, a behind the scenes look at what it takes to film a video when I just want to eat a chocolate, all right? So let's get going. Now, I think we should start off with this one because I want it the most. Bubbly mint. Now, one would assume that perhaps this is supposed to be an Aero bar. Maybe, I don't know, it's got the bubbles and all the rest of it. But no, this is a bubbly mint. I love mint chocolate. I'm already salivating. It's like 10 a.m., but you know what? I'm doing this in the name of science. Okay, so it has to be done. Okay, we got a good coloring in there. Wonderful. Cheers to bubbly. Okay, bubbly, fabulous. I realize now I probably shouldn't have this first because it is really minty. It's almost too minty. It's almost toothpaste minty, but is really strong. But otherwise the chocolate is nice. So bubbly versus Aero. I mean, honestly, I can't really tell much of a difference. So fair play to Aldi. I'm gonna give the bubbly mint 4 out of 5 tubes of toothpaste. The mint is pretty strong, and I love mint chocolate. I love mint ice cream. Fabulous. Sign me up. But it's just a little bit too strong. And now I'm concerned that the rest of my treats are gonna taste a bit funny. So you win some, I guess, and you lose others. I don't know. Okay, next up, why don't we try some chocolate chockums. Now, one would think perhaps these are supposed to be M&Ms. Perhaps they are supposed to be Smarties. For me, personally, I prefer an M&M. I think they are far superior to Smarties. No offense, Smarties. But what about chocolate chockums? What about it? Anybody like chocolate chockums? Does anybody prefer chocolate chockums to M&Ms or Smarties? Smells like chocolate, so that's a good sign. And guess what? They look, unfortunately, just like Smarties. Anyway, cheers. I'll tell you what, these are great. I am shocked. So in the grand scheme of chocolate covered, chocolate colored sugar sweets, M&M's up here. Ooh, look at that sun. M&M's, Chocums, and Smarties. I think these are better than Smarties. I don't know why. Maybe because the chocolate itself is better. But Chocums, good for you, pal. This is kind of turning out to be surprising. I'm going to give the chocolate Chocums 7 out of 8 rejected boxes of Smarties. These are actually really nice. The chocolate's really nice. They got a nice little crunchy outside bit. They're better than Smarties. They're not as good as M&M's, but you know what? What is? You know what I'm saying? These are fabulous, and I'm very easily going to finish these later. So let's carry on. Next up, how about, these ones made me laugh. Jammy Cartwheels. Now, do you think perhaps these are supposed to be like wagon wheels? Hard to say. Whoever's using power tools outside, could you please wait? Okay, so this has a little thing. It says, I'm new. How new is that? I don't know. But these are Jammy Cartwheels. They look like wagon wheels to me. When I first saw it, this Jammy, I thought that meant Jamie, like the name Jamie, but I'm an idiot, so don't listen. Now, oh, they're all little individually wrapped. Here we go. How about a cartwheel? Does anybody like the Jammy Cartwheels? Is that anybody's favorite snack, maybe? Oh, okay, here we go. They're skinnier than I thought. I would have suggested maybe a bit thicker, but, you know, what do I know? Cheers. Nope, nope, nope. Gross. Luckily, I bought Vive Cola X Extreme Taste. As you can see, I've already opened it. It's not very good. But I bought it to, ooh, hello. I bought it to kind of wash down some of the taste. So cheers to Cola Extreme Taste. Ugh. My stomach is going to be so angry later. Oh. This video doesn't get any views, I swear to God. Okay, couple of things here. The Cola Extreme Taste is not very good. I've already had it. I broke into that the other night. If you want to salvage it, put some vanilla syrup into it and maybe some cherries and also maybe alcohol, and it tastes okay. However, these cartwheels are not nice. So it says it's a biscuit filled with mallow and jam and covered with chocolate flavored coating. Let me tell you, that chocolate flavored coating doesn't taste like chocolate to me, but it is chocolate flavored coating. Anyway, the biscuits are kind of like soft and like, they almost taste stale. And then on the inside, you've got marshmallow and jam. I don't really like jam in my sweets. It's an old person thing. No, thank you. Otherwise, this just sucked big time. So, gross. I'm gonna give the Jammy Cartwheels 1 out of 8 Pioneer wagons. You know, one of those old wagon wheels, but not a wagon wheel, a cartwheel. And I don't like them. No, thank you. What do we want to do next? I think this is going to be a good one. So let's do it. It is cookies and cream. Now, tell me that don't look like an Oreo. You know what I'm saying? That's an Oreo, isn't it? Nope, it's cookies and cream. So let's pop one of these bad boys out. They kind of feel like they're broken, but you know what? It's all the same, isn't it? Okay, so kind of like an Oreo, but a really sad amount of inside. Can you even see the inside on that? Not really, can you? Anyway, cheers. We're back in business, baby. Now, if I have fake Oreo in my teeth, I am so sorry. That was good. It's an Oreo. Not a whole lot of cream. They kind of really skimped on that. But the taste overall tastes like an Oreo. It tastes good. It's crunchy. It's very sweet. And I'm perfectly happy with having one of these. Would I rather have a double stuffed Oreo? Yes, of course. I'm not stupid. But I would have this. I'm going to give the knockoff Oreos 6 out of 8 double stuffed Oreos. It's tasty. There's not a whole lot on the inside, but it's perfectly doable. Okay, and this was like nothing at all cost-wise. They were basically giving these away, so why not? Okay, how about we move on to one of these? Now, this is a racer, which I think is supposed to be a Mars bar. They look like Mars bars. They're individually wrapped, which is fabulous. Isn't that nice? I think it's supposed to be a Mars bar or a Snickers bar or something like that. So let's do it. All right. Does anybody like racer bars? Does anyone say, hey, are you going to the shops? Could you get me some racer bars? Cheers. That's awesome. I am shocked. I am shooketh right now. That's great. It tastes exactly how I remember a Mars bar tasting. I don't know how popular they are here in the UK, but especially around Halloween, they're really popular in North America. You get them trick-or-treating all the time. Whoops. I'm dropping chocolate everywhere, pardon me. But this is really nice. You got nice peanuts and chocolate and gooey bits inside. Fabulous. Racer bar, I am so pleasantly surprised. Now, what do we give the racer bars? That's a good question. My gut instinct is 8 out of 9 Mars bars. They're tasty. They taste exactly like Mars bars and they are so cheap. Plus, like one individually wrapped one, I'm kind of getting in the sun a bit. One individually wrapped is actually quite big. In North America, the Halloween sized candy is like half the size of this when you actually get Mars bars. So this is like 2 or 3 of those, which is fabulous. And it's yummy, all right? I'm gonna eat the rest of these, definitely. I'm so impressed. I'm very happy. I'm happy today. I hope you are too. Now let's go ahead and take one more swig of our extreme cola. Yum. Not pleasant. Now I gotta be honest with you guys. Okay, I have to be honest because this is YouTube and everything is obviously the truth. Along with opening the Cola Extreme, I also opened something else. Okay, I couldn't help myself. I actually ate like 4 or 5 of them already. And those, my friends, are seal bars. Now, I believe that these might in another life be called penguins. But no, Aldi has seal bars. And let me tell you, these are incredible. I've already had maybe half the bag, okay? So sue me. But they are milk chocolate covered biscuits with a chocolate flavored cream filling. They are so good. I love them. I don't want to eat one right now because technically I've already eaten one and it's not fair to do things I've already had. So that's my bad. But if you can go ahead and get a seal bar, I mean, the label doesn't even fit the package very well, but they are so good. And they've got a really nice chocolate cream filling in between 2 biscuits with chocolate. All right, absolutely fabulous. If I were to include this, even though I can't because I've already eaten them, I would very easily give this 3 out of 3 penguins. You can take that to the bank. Fabulous. Who doesn't love to eat seals? Now, okay, I knocked over the fake Smarties. That's my bad. Okay, I'm making a mess. Hold on. So those are the sweets that I bought from Aldi that are kind of obviously ripping off other British sweets. I love it. Fabulous. Now, how do these compare amongst themselves? That's a good question. I think very obviously, the Cartwheels are the worst. These are disgusting. No, don't do this to yourself. Then things get difficult. I'm gonna actually say the bubbly mint, only because the mint is too strong. I bet they had vanilla and they had something else. I bet you those flavors would probably be better. It tastes like Oreo though, like it has the bubbly bits like Oreo, but the mint was just a bit too strong. God, I'm out of breath already. I am feeling that sugar, you guys. I am feeling it. Let's go with my gut. Next, we're gonna do cookies and cream. These are perfectly fine. There's just not a lot of filling, but they do taste like Oreos. And I bet if you got a glass of milk, dunk some of these bad boys in it, you probably won't even notice. Then we're going to the fake Smarties. These are really tasty. They're nice and crunchy. They're really Moorish, so I'm probably gonna eat the whole bag without realizing. They got a nice coating on the outside, you know, all that stuff is good. And they taste better than Smarties, just not better than M&Ms, okay? Does anything beat M&Ms? Probably not. Then we are gonna go with the Racers. These are fabulous. They are just like Mars bars. I love peanuts in chocolate. I'm a big fan, so these were really nice. And the unofficial winner, realistically, let's be real here, are the Seal Bars. These are so good. Chocolatey fudge biscuits. I've already eaten half the bag. I bought these yesterday. Anyway, just pretend that's not true. Anyway, let's move on. So for any of the Aldi shoppers out there, have you ever tried these weird knockoff sweets? What are your thoughts? Are they better than the real thing? In my opinion, if I didn't know that, you know, the Racer bar wasn't a Mars bar, I wouldn't know. The M&M's, Smarties things, I probably wouldn't know either. The Seal bars are fabulous. The Oreo or Bubbly, I probably wouldn't know either. So I think Aldi, for as much as you are ripping off other types of products, I think these are really good secondary bonus options if you don't want to pay for the real thing. Because all of these were dirt cheap. Like, let's get real here. The only things that were not good and I would not eat and I'm gonna throw out are the Cartwheels. These are just gross. I don't like them. And the cola stuff. This does not taste good. So everything else I am pleasantly surprised with, and I will happily eat the rest of it and then have a very long nap. If you guys have any suggestions of things you would like me to taste test or drink test, please let me know. I have lived in the UK for a long time and I have tried a lot of things. So if you have something that you think I haven't tried, please let me know and I'll happily do it, you guys. I'll do whatever you want, it doesn't matter. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and until next time, bye! Alright. Somebody's gotta take these away from me.